Alright, today I'm going to go over my little guide, how to trade options, unlimited day trades, and build your own watch list for a small account. We're talking like under $200, under $100, anything like that will work. Thing we want to do is we want to head over here to Webull. You can also download it on your phone, but we want to make a Webull account. We want to get a cash account and then apply for options. Webull, it allows us to trade unlimited day trades with settled cash. So normally you have to use 25K to day trade unlimited amount of times, but with Webull we can trade as much as our settled cash, which is very nice. The cash also settles in T+1 day instead of normally it would be T+2 days. So you got to wait that day in between and then wait for the cash to settle in order to trade. So this makes it really nice. Go over here. You can download it on your phone. I use it personally on my phone a lot better because I do use TrendSpider to chart. And then go to options and apply for at least level 2 options. Level 3 is okay, but unless you plan on using more strategic plans, I'd stick with level 2 is okay. Alright, the second thing we're going to do is create our own little watch list, plays that are under $1 and also able to trade off a smaller account. So we're going to head over here to unusual whales. It'll pop up here with the flow. This is the normal starting page. We're going to scroll down over here to the options dashboard on the left. And then we're going to scroll down to most active weeklies under $1 ask. No indices. You can do indices as well. That'll just include SPY, QQQ, all that good stuff. But for actual tickers that are, actual companies, stuff like that, scroll down here to this. As we can see, we have 4 different companies here that we can put on a watch list. Usually I focus on 3 to 5, so this is perfect. Just off this, and then you can click on each of these. Let's see, go over here to Intraday Analyst tab, and we're going to scroll down to these most active chains. So even here, like if you look at this, these 2 chains are both very active and their bids are 0.21, 0.12 ask, 0.22, 0.13. So this is good. We also have this week's expiration, 0.29 as a 20 call, has 30,000 volume. This is nice. We can play downside as well with this 19 put here. With the 0.07, 0.08. This is a small account. We can thrive off of this. All right. So next, after we get these 4 here, let's go back. So I'm gonna go back to this most active weeklies under 1 list here, and we get these 4. And then we're going to go over to our charting software, whatever you guys use, and look for, we'll use forward. We can look at key levels. I'm doing this intraday just to look at levels, but even here, like we notice some levels here underneath. 19.85 is going to be a good one with downside to 19, and over, that's 20.05, but we're going to take this over 20.10 is a good move as well. We're gonna go to the hourly, however, and look for better points to look a little bit. Yep. So this 20.10 is definitely a big one here. We're gonna break down these. I'll just throw in, what's the high on these? 20.13, 20.11. Alright, so I'll just throw in this point here, 20.15. Get this from over here. We also have as support and resistance. Above this, we can get this 21 move, which is a good move. And then we're going to go underneath 19, let's see, about 19.85. 19.87. Yeah, we'll go about 19.85. Alright. So we have 2 pretty setup zones. We can zoom in again, but let's look at this on the daily as well. get a nice little range. We have a gap up here off of this doji candle. It's nice. A lot of consolidation. Volume gaps here. So this is another big thing. If you guys don't use VPA but want to, be able to identify support and resistance zones a little bit easier, you can use VPA. So we have this big VPA here, which is a volume profile analysis. So this is where most of these shares are being traded on the 15-minute. Underneath that, we have a drop all the way down here to 19.25 area, which 19 puts a pay here. This is also flagging. This is intraday, so it's going to change a little, but that's nice. After we chart these, when it's the day of the play, since I'm doing intraday, it's a little bit different, but the day of the play, we're going to wait for our two call or put triggers, 5-minute candle close below. Oh, we can move this up. I'm going to move this up to 19.9. Yeah, I like that. 19.9. We have a lot of revisits. I like that range as well. And it gives us, we have this superior thing here. So that's nice. But with small accounts, it's real nice. I'll put the link to Webull in the description. And if you use it, you'll get 3 free stocks or something like that, which helps a little if you want to do that. But other than that, using unusual flows has helped a ton, especially this new update with the most active weeklies under 1, especially if you're a small account. Not all these people on Twitter, all the people you follow might not be here every day, so being able to be a self-sufficient trader is huge, and being able to use this with accounts under 1, with small accounts, allows us to better make a watch list, and it also sorts out going through this entire hot chains and ticker list just to look with tickers under 1. It shows us high volume, so we know we'll be able to get in and out pretty easy. It also shows us possible tickers, and it narrows it down to, in this case, there's 4, but it could be as high as 10 on the thing. So this helps us a lot when doing that. And it's definitely helpful for smaller accounts and being able to become self-sufficient. Also, another thing I noticed on this hot chains and tickers is we have bullish call ratios and bullish call premiums on Ford and PayPal, which are 2 that were on the list. Palantir also has a 71.44 call ratio, which is pretty decent as well. It's also active, so that's definitely helpful in that. I'll go over my watch list a little bit later, break some things down, but I'll try to incorporate this more for smaller accounts with the bid-ask spread pretty tight, as well as a possible range. And when charting, we want to look for these big possible range breaks. So that's what VPA also helps with. Underneath these 2 levels, we've dropped here, but the big significant level is over here near this POC at 19.25, 19.3 area, which is huge. A big move and can help us exponentially grow our account, especially a smaller account. These small moves, compound them over time, and don't let your big losers get too big, can really help, especially with a small account. So that's awesome.